Hi, Catherine here from Stop Trafficking US from my little she shed office along the lake of Sebago in Standish, Maine. So I wanted you to consider that if we wanted to heal our world, crazy time, if we wanted to heal our world, then we need to stop people from having sex with kids. That's the number one goal of Stop Trafficking US, is to prevent children from being sexually abused. The abuse of children has been proven to be the precursor not only of the awful sex trafficking thing, but also kids incarcerated, addictions, lifelong health issues, mental health issues. If you, like most people don't know about adverse childhood experiences, ACEs, the research that's been done since the 80s on the ripple effect of what happens when wounded children become wounded grown-ups, it'll blow your mind. Blow your mind. Yeah. If I could only teach one thing, it would be, I would want people to understand ACEs. If you just Google ACEs, adverse childhood experiences, in your browser, one of the first things that will pop up is the research that was done with Kaiser Permanente Health Group and the Center for Disease Control back in the 80s. And they had been following this research for decades. It will blow your mind. You know, those crazy politicians, crazy law enforcement, the stories we hear and we're like, what the heck? Like, why is that person, being a dysfunctional lunatic? High ACE score. High ACE score. Just Google it, read it, you'll be blown away. So our number one goal is to prevent children from being sexually abused. So there's a lot of really important mission work out there. I call it mission work. I think all service work is mission work. So, the prevention of abuse of our elderly, Alzheimer's, cancer, animal abuse, pollution, our earth, our water. Like, there are so many, the war in Ukraine, the war in Israel, like there's so much work that that needs to be done. I chose child sexual abuse prevention because I felt like I could make a difference. So if something else is what calls you, rock on. Like, my cause isn't everybody's cause, thank goodness, because we need warriors on all fronts, right? So this is just mine, and if this calls to you on the eve of Giving Tuesday, I hope that you'll consider contributing to Stop Trafficking US. I hope that you, if this is your thing, man, I'd love to partner with you. I wrote down a few things. So not since 2015, but just the last 6 months, like our impact, the last 6 months, we've had 2 conferences, one in person for law enforcement on vicarious trauma. And we held that on the Friday that 350 law enforcement personnel were in Lewiston trying to find the mass shooter. Right? Wow. But we recorded everything. So although a lot of the folks could not be there in person that had RSVP'd, of course, we recorded the whole thing, and that it's also on our YouTube. So if you want to see about the vicarious trauma work, man, go to our Stop Trafficking US YouTube. Amazing. So we've done 2 conferences, one in person and one hybrid. And our videos on social media and YouTube, we have gotten 70,000 views, 500 hours of viewing time. Just amazing. We've done 8 conferences since we started doing conferences in 2019. Our demographic is like 95% Maine and 73% women and 26% men. So we are reaching our Maine people, which was our goal. Our goal is, how can we effectively educate the 1.7 million people in the state of Maine? So this is how we're doing it. Now, I thought this year for Giving Tuesday, I would throw a little something your way. So if this is your gig and you've got money but not time, if you've got time but not money and you want to volunteer, would love to have you. But if you have resources that you would like to have the end of the year benefit and you'd like to donate, then I have a little something for you. I can't wait to show you this. So I get comments, I'll put it on my phone. I get comments on this. This was made by Pamela Martin, Honey Tribe. She is a local artist out of, well, she was in Kennebunk, but I think she's on a pond in Biddeford, I think now. So I got some of these. I have like 6 of them. So excited to show you. So here's this cute little box. And in the box is her little honey tribe. There's her contact information. She is an amazing artist. This is heavy. Like, this is a beautiful, substantial, it's like 2 ounces. I'll show you the clasp. You see that? La la la. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? It is just a beautiful. So if you donate a minimum of $500, I will send this to you. And upon request, if you would like to have one of my rocks out here from the shore of Sebago Lake, I will throw in a little pebble for you. They're magic. So Giving Tuesday is tomorrow, and I would love to earn your donation. You can Venmo, or you could go on the StopTraffickingUS.org website and donate with your credit card there, or you can just send a check to P.O. Box 84, Standish, Maine 04084. But either way, please, I hope that you would contribute. We did get a federal grant this year, and that is for child sexual abuse prevention conferences. But that does not cover the work that we do with the local survivors. There's always, 95% of what we do is the education, but we do help out survivors with school books, we're fundraising specifically now, trying to get a new computer for one of the ladies who's back in school. We have somebody that I partner with in Falmouth that pays the tuition and the books, and she could use a computer. So if you want to give specifically towards that, just put in the check, or just, let me know. That's where you like that to go. So there are survivors that we help. There are other trainings that we do that don't fall under that umbrella, like the vicarious trauma ones. And truthfully, we'd like to do a couple more of those. The last one that we did 4 weeks ago was $20,000. We rented the location at a discounted rate. It's about $5,000 a day for these amazing trainers that we fly in. Sometimes the best educators are local, And sometimes they're in Minnesota or Montana, or South Dakota, I think. What we bring in who are the best folks for any particular group that we're educating. And then whenever we are allowed, we record everything so we can extend that reach, we can extend that education, and we never charge. So we've done 8 conferences and we have never charged for a single participant to come. It is a love offering from us to our community to do this. Like, it is what we are about. When I was trying to figure out, how to reach the most amount of people, and I checked out conferences, and and what I saw as a block with the conferences is they were expensive. They were during a work week where people had to cover daycare or doggy care and miss work. And they would be out of state sometimes, and it just wasn't conducive for the average person in the state of Maine. So I'm like, okay, well, we're going to do conferences that are on a Friday and Saturday, so people can at least come to part, or they'll only miss one day, or they can just come on Saturday. We're going to record and put as much educational information as possible on our YouTube channel and on social media, so we can make these little chunks and just send this good data out there so people will know. It's just important to us to be able to serve the community that we love the state of Maine. So anyway, I hope you will consider, if this is your thing, I hope you'll consider supporting us, particularly tomorrow for Giving Tuesday. But every day is Giving Tuesday at Stop Trafficking US, right? Just anyway, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for your support. Our followers are almost entirely Maine people, and we're at 9.8 thousand followers on our social media, which is just amazing. It's just amazing. I'm so grateful, and I try to give you the highest and best content as possible, and some doggy and goose love, and those Sebago sunrises. I just, I love to share the beauty of where I get to live. Absolutely a dream come true for me. Did a lot of vision boards about living on a lake. Anyway, I hope you had a nice holiday. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to those of you who can. I look forward to sending you this. All right, take care. Bye.